There was one day when they were in John's buggy and he was upset because he didn't have a fork for the chips that he had just bought, so he decided to take it out on his children. He parked his buggy on the side of the road. He got out, opened the back seat and hit Yolandi and Herman, and after that he threw Herman out of the car and he drove off. Herman then had to run to catch up with the buggy, and somehow he managed to jump in the back. Yolandi and Herman did their best to keep the younger children away from John, but sometimes they couldn't really do much. They were children, they were toddlers, they would run up and down and just do their own thing. And the youngest was only 2 years old when Herman picked him up by his feet and swung him against the snooker table like he was a basketball bat. The two younger girls were less than 2 years old when John would drag them up and down the stairs by their feet or their hair, and he would also kick them full force in the face without any warning. Soon he installed 37 cameras in the house, and the children were watched 24 hours a day. When John would come back from work, Yolandi had to take off his shoes as he would sit down and go through the footage from the day just to make sure that they did what they were supposed to do. If he felt like the older children had been sitting down for too long and not tending to their chores, he would beat them. If he felt as though they disappeared from the view of the cameras for too long, he assumed they had left the house and he would beat them. 4 children were removed from the house that day. 3 toddlers under 5, a 16-year-old teenage girl, and the 11-year-old boy that Mrs. Venter had called about was missing, and the police feared the worst.